Welcome back, everybody, to another exciting episode of Gay Let's Play Dragon Age 2. In our last episode, we exhausted through all of our party banter that we were able to exhaust, and in addition to that, before that, we just finished up the Mark of the Assassin DLC, so you know what that means? We're pretty much ready to beat this game, like I said. But the first thing I wanted to do is, off camera, I actually did a bunch of preparation work. Like, I basically did a whole slew of enchanting. I gave this puppy, like, pretty much gave everyone the best armor and weapon enhancements. Yeah, like, if you can see here, I've got Rune of Valiance, an armor rune that increases all attributes. A piece of armor can only bear... See, it says a piece of armor can only bear one Rune of Valiance, and it adds plus 2 to all attributes, but I was able to add more than one. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm not gonna argue it. The other thing is Jarvia's Shank and a bunch of other things have the Devastation, Rune of Devastation, which adds 10% of damage, along with Rune of Striking, which is 7% critical chance. So I've been adding a whole bunch of them to these things. But anyway, that's Empress's Point has... I kind of wanted to put more critical hits in that one. Yeah, let me fix that real quick. I wanna... Yeah, let me get one of those, because I can afford them. And I went on a bit of a shopping spree. I used to have 120 something sovereigns, and I spent a whole bunch of them at the black market, and runes and potions and all that good stuff. So, one of the things I did want to purchase is this this elixir of heroism. A rare potion appears to age whoever consumes it, but with age comes wisdom. Level +1 for all party members when you drink it. And it's 8 sovereigns. Now the thing is, you can only purchase one of them in a game for whatever reason. Like, I'll order this right now and I won't be able to order anymore. Even if I go back, it'll be gone. So it's a one-time purchase, automatically levels up your party, which is not anything to sneeze at. Because that's like... Because if you think about it, that's XP plus XP times 7. XP times your entire party. So, anyway, Empress's Point. I'm going to give this a... Oh, that's why, because this has Sandal's special rune. A weapon rune that increases the chance to knock any enemy back, and the rune that's... Okay, that's why. That's why I didn't... It's okay, I like Sandal's special rune. I'll keep it there. But yeah, I think I have pretty much equipped everyone with what I want to equip them with for the end game. So let's just get right to it, folks. I think it's fitting to bring Aveline with us, and I'll bring Fenris and Varric. Oh, I have to actually accept... See, I have to actually accept the letter here. The only reason why I didn't accept that it was red is because I didn't want it to automatically go into the ending sequence when I go to the Gallows. So once I accept this, now when I go to the Gallows, it'll automatically go into the ending sequence. Isn't that right, Anders?
Maybe there's still a way to change the circle from within.
See? Yes, exactly. There might still be a way, Anders. It's not too late. Okay. Aveline, Varric, Fenris. No, Aveline. There we go. Alright, here we go. The last straw.
Champion, thank the Maker you've come.
What's happened?
First Enchanter Orsino got into a terrible argument with the Knight Commander.
Figures.
He stormed off to bring the matter before the Grand Cleric, but the Knight Commander gave chase. I fear there will be blood.
Wonderful. Take me to them.
You don't...
I will have the tower searched, top to bottom.
You cannot do that! You have no right!
I have every right. You are harboring blood mages, and I intend to root them out before they infect this city.
So are you, Meredith.
Blood magic? Where do you not see blood magic? My people cannot sneeze without you accusing them of corruption.
Do not trifle with me, mage. My patience is at an end.
A wonder that I never saw it begin.
I was gonna say, Meredith, you're harboring blood mages as well. Kinda, sorta. I mean, clearly Clive is a blood mage, and not only are you not trying to arrest Clive, knowing that he's a blood mage, but you also asked him for your help. You also asked him for help. So that's just a little odd that she would say that.
The way you two carry on, people will talk.
This does not involve you, champion.
I called him here. I think the people deserve to know just what you've done.
What I have done is protect the people of this city time and again. What I have done is protect you mages from your curse and your own stupidity. And I will not stop doing it. I will not lower our guard. I dare not.
Whose stupidity, Meredith? Whose stupidity? I'm not gonna say are there more blood mages, because he is a blood mage. Yeah, you know what? You've gone too far, Meredith. Clive really has had it with her. Completely.
Does the word crazy mean anything to you?
What other option do we have?
Besides being crazy?
Tell me, champion, that you have not seen with your own eyes what they can do. Heard the lies of mages that seek power.
I'm a mage! I am a mage, Meredith! No matter how much you want to disbelieve it. Oh, goodness gracious.
Some of us want exactly what you want, Meredith. We're not the enemy.
You would cast us all as villains, but it is not so.
I know, and it breaks my heart to do it.
I'll break more than
We
that.
must be vigilant. If you cannot tell me another way, do not brand me a tyrant.
This is getting us nowhere. Grand Cleric Athena will put a stop to this.
You will not bring her grace into this.
The Grand Cleric cannot help you.
Anders.
Explain yourself, mage.
Anders.
I will not stand by and watch you treat all mages like criminal, while those who would lead us bow to their Templar jailers.
How dare you speak to
The
me?
Circle has failed us, Orsino. Even you should be able to see that.
There's
The
justice.
time has come to act. There can be no half measures.
Anders, what have you done?
Justice just came
There
out.
can be no turning back.
Oh, great. Oh no. Grand Cleric Athena? Oh. Okay, that just happened. Yes. Oh. Yikes. Well.
Make her have mercy.
There can be no peace.
Anders.
Athena, no! Make her, no! She was your most faithful, your most beloved.
Oh, Sebastian,
Why didn't she listen to me?
Poor Seb.
Blessed be the souls of the faithful that they ascend to your right hand.
Why? Why would you do such a thing?
Serially,
I
Anders.
remove the chance of compromise, because there is no compromise.
What are you talking about?
Grand Cleric has been slain by magic.
Oh, great.
The Chantry destroyed. As Knight Commander of Kirkwall, I hereby invoke the right of annulment. Every mage in the Circle is to be executed immediately.
Every mage?
The Circle didn't even do this.
Exactly.
Champion, you can't let her. Help us stop this madness.
And I demand you stand with us. Even you must see that this outrage cannot be tolerated.
Why are we debating the right of annulment when the monster who did this is right here? I swear to you, I will kill him.
It can't be stopped now. You have to choose.
Ugh. Anders, how could you do this? What? Althena, for the last time, Anders, Althena is not the enemy. I agree. I understand that you completely hated her inactivity, but she's not the enemy here. Like, why couldn't you have directed it to? Why couldn't you have directed it to Meredith? For goodness sakes, ugh. Obviously, he couldn't have destroyed the building that Meredith was in because that's also the Circle of Magi. But I'm just saying, Althena's not. Althena should never have been your target in the first place. Like, that's just idiotic. What the heck are you? You just made it worse for yourself, Anders. That's the problem. And as for Meredith, first Enchanter Orsino was right. The Circle of Magi didn't even do that. They had nothing to do with it. Anders isn't even a part of the Circle himself. I mean, like, she should not be killing off all mages. They were completely innocent of this specific act. That's just idiotic that you would just call the right annulment because of what one mage who was not even in the Circle or affiliated with the Circle did. That's just ludicrous. But that doesn't mean you're off the hook, Anders. I'm still, like, ticked, PO'd at you.
I could have stopped you.
Exactly.
No. This had to happen.
No.
The Circle is an injustice. In many places beyond Kirkwall. The world needs to see.
Althena is not the Circle.
Exactly.
She was a good woman, and you murdered her.
I have to agree with Seb.
Fool. You've doomed us all.
He did.
We were already doomed. A quick death now or a slow one later. I'd rather die fighting.
Anders, you are so misguided. That is not... Like, half of the babble that you're speaking is totally false. Totally false. And overdramatic. You know, this is gonna make it worse, Anders. You're not... You think you're helping the problem, but Clive is thinking you just made it worse for yourselves. You're defeating your own purpose. You are... This is not helping the cause that you're trying to help. You are hurting the cause. You are completely, in Clive's mind, you are completely sabotaging your own cause by doing this.
You may have turned everyone against the mages now.
Was anyone ever with us?
Yes!
It doesn't matter.
Ugh.
Even if I wished to, I could not stay my hand. The people will demand blood.
Alright. Well, I mean... I have to support the mages in this, because they're innocent in this. And if the Templars are smart, they will stop... If the Templars are smart, they'll stop listening to Meredith, because what she just ordered them to do, the rite of annulment, is crazy. Absolutely crazy. No, I'm supporting the mages. Clive is definitely supporting the mages.
This won't be easy, but I'll defend you.
But what of Anders?
Hawke, if you do this, I don't know if I can follow.
Oh, come on, Freckles.
And so you would defend these mages after all they have done? Throw yourself at a hopeless cause?
I'm a mage,
You sure
too!
about this? Even you might not win this fight.
I know we can do this. I believe in you, Hawke.
Well, thank you, Meryl.
Shit. What have you gotten yourself into this time, Isabella?
Think carefully, champion. Stand with them and you share their fate.
I'm not even hesitating. I'm like cutting her off and saying, I've already made my choice, Meredith.
I can live with that.
Thank the Maker.
It is a mistake, but I won't abandon you.
Oh, Fenris.
I see what you are trying to do, and my place is with you.
Good.
You are a fool, champion. Kill them all! I will rouse the rest of the Order.
I'm the fool.
Go! Get to the gallows before it's too late!
Oh, Meredith. Goodness gracious. Alright. I'm the fool? There are several things wrong with that. Wow. That's it? Oh, there's one more Templar, which I'm just gonna whack with my stick. There we go. Oh, and another Templar. Just hiding behind Fenris. Fenris, he's right there. Yeah, could you please attack this guy? Thank you.
I'll show you.
Oh, God.
So it's come to this. I don't know if we can win this war, champion, but thank you. I will leave your friend for you to deal with. I must return to the Gallows. Meet me there as soon as you can.
There's nothing you can say that I haven't already said to myself. Vengeance took me over. I couldn't stop him. Justice once told me that demons are just spirits perverted by their desires. I made my friend a demon. And he did this.
Do not hide behind your spirit. It was your hand that did this.
Seb.
Kill me now before there is nothing left of me.
Oh, goodness gracious. What do you guys think?
Opinions.
If I'd been in that Chantry today, would you be waffling? You know what must be done.
That's a good point, Seb.
Bold plan. Well, I thought so.
He wants to die. Kill him and be done with it.
I already knew that he was going to say that.
Belief is no excuse. Sincerity does not justify this.
That's true, too.
He should come with us. Do what he can to put things right.
And that's true also. That's a good point, too.
I think I'm sick of mages and Templars.
And that was the most true of them all.
Whatever you do, just do it.
Now this is... Clive is definitely in a pickle. Definitely in a pickle. Because Anders is deserving of death. He has to admit he is deserving of death. And Clive has not... Clive, there have been times when Clive has taken... well, I should say, I was going to say justice, but technically, yeah, he has taken justice upon his own hands before, you know, executing people and punishing them for their deeds. And the problem is, of course, because Anders he destroyed the Chantry and everyone in it. There were so many innocent people in there. So many innocent people, and it was totally wrong of Anders to do that. Also, it was also totally wrong for him to put Clive in cahoots with him to that, like having Clive be involved in such a thing. That is what's really ticking Clive off too. He basically blindly went in, if you remember, like blind faith, and this is what happened. And now Clive has to go and fix the mess. Stupid, sexy Anders. But here's the thing. There's several reasons why I don't think ultimately Clive can kill Anders, and it's not just because it's not just because of their relationship. It's not just because of his love for Anders. Beyond that, because even to Clive, I don't think that's enough of a reason. Even to Clive, that's not enough of a reason for him to not kill Anders. But again, because of the rivalry path that I took, we got that one conversation with Justice, which proved that this isn't completely Anders in control of the situation. And he even just said just now that vengeance took over him and he wasn't able to control it. He is a victim to his situation. He is a victim to Justice's control. And, you know, in Clive's head, Justice has corrupted Anders, and Anders can't help what he's doing. And it's because of that Clive feels like he can't just kill him off. He feels like he needs to try to at least save Anders from Justice once and for all, and give Anders a chance to maybe not necessarily completely redeem himself, but make things better. And one step is to try to defend these mages, I guess. And if you remember, Justice appeared just before the explosion happened. You know, his eyes got all glowy and he started sounding like Justice. So to Clive, that pretty much solidified that Justice took over. Because remember, at the house, Anders just said he was having doubts. He was saying maybe you can change things in the circle. He was not completely... I think that Anders was trying to talk himself out of this. I think Anders deep down inside felt that this was not the right way. He deep down inside felt that there has to be a more peaceful solution, and that was... Why else would he have said in that house, like back at the estate, that what he said about the circle and how there might still be hope for their circle? So because he said that, between Anders saying that and between Justice taking control over him, Clive is convinced that what just happened is more Justice than it is Anders. Now, and I know a lot of people out there are Justice fans. I'm not knocking Justice at all. Me, the player, I really like Justice. I like Justice a lot in Awakening. However, you have to remember, from Clive's point of view, he never met Justice, like not the Justice from Dragon Age Awakening. He has no history with Justice like Angelus, my Grey Warden, does. So in Clive's mind, Justice is a corrupted demon that needs to be removed or even executed, needs to be removed or even destroyed from Anders. Because in his eyes, Justice has been nothing but a detriment and a curse to Anders, and if Clive himself could extract and destroy Justice, he would. And that's only because I'm trying to think of, in character, what Clive would be thinking, because he doesn't have the knowledge or the experience that I, the player, have when I was playing Dragon Age Awakening. So anyway, sorry to take so long on that, but I felt like it needed to explain why Clive is not going to kill Anders, even though in other circumstances he would. And I guess one more point, and I apologize, but just one more point. This sort of reminds him of the time when he did take justice in his own hands, when he did kill somebody as a punishment. Do you remember that one guy, that crazy man who was talking about the demons were telling him to kidnap elven girls and murder them? The demon told him to do it. I think Clive thinks that that guy was disturbed and just crazy, and he couldn't help himself. And I think that he kind of, even though he did end up killing that guy who was killing all the elves, I think Clive feels some guilt about it. I think that he has some regrets about it, and was wondering if he could have done it differently. I guess he's wondering if he would have done it differently. And I guess with Anders, he's deciding that he is going to handle things a little differently. So that's the third reason why he's not going to kill Anders. Come with me.
Help me defend the mages.
You mean stay with you?
Yep.
I didn't think you'd let me. But if you do, I'll fight the Templars. Damned right I will.
I'm still PO'd at you, though.
No! You cannot let this abomination walk free.
Oh, sad.
He dies, or I am returning to Starkhaven.
Oh, no.
And I will bring such an army with me on my return that there'll be nothing left of Kirkwall for these Maleficarum to rule.
Oh, jeez. Here's the problem. Clive... This really hurts, because Clive and Seb, they've been besties. Like, they've been really good friends these last 6 years. And he fully understands Sebastian's rage. He fully understands where Sebastian is coming from. And yeah, absolutely, if he was in Sebastian's shoes, he would want to kill Anders too. Like Clive gets that. He knows that. So he's not going to fault Sebastian for wanting to give us an ultimatum. But in the end, Clive can't do it for the reasons that I expressed. He refuses to do it. And as much as he knows it'll probably cause a permanent rift between him and Sebastian, oh, Sebby, the eye candy that he is, and Clive's gonna stick with his guns. Sorry, Seb.
Do not interfere, Sebastian.
I thought I knew you, Hawke. I gave up on Starkhaven to serve the Maker, but he has turned his back on Kirkwall for harboring heretics like this. I swear to you, I will come back and find your precious Anders. I will teach him what true justice is.
Well, it sounds like he's angry at Anders and not Clive.
Thank you for my life. I'll try not to make such a mess of it this time.
How invigorating.
We'd all best get to the Gallows. And quick. It's going to be quite a show.
Great. Okay. Aveline, Varric, and Fenris, like I had before. He's not putting Anders in his group because Clive is still ticked at him. He needs some space right now. Putting Anders in the group would be no. I don't think Clive even wants to look at Anders right this moment, so that's one of the main reasons. He's not in our group at the moment.
Here I am fighting to free mages. It is a wonder.
is that smell? I think someone's murdered an elf in the alley. Watch your step.
Lowtown serves its purpose. It's not always a pretty one, but it's there.
Hawke.
Fen. Alright. Demons. Great. Carver! Brother! Little bro!
Carver?
You're a sight for sore
I've
eyes.
been looking everywhere for you. I thought you were dead.
Here to cheer on the Templars, are you?
Look, I know what happened in the Deep Roads. You saved my life, and I didn't even thank you. But you're the only family I have left. I have to stand by you.
Aww.
Just say the word and you'll have my blade.
What about the Grey Wardens?
I thought the Order was supposed to be neutral.
I'm a warden because of you.
Aww.
I blamed you for a long time, but you saved more than my life. I am so much more than I was. This is what I was meant to be. And I won't thank you by doing nothing while you start a war.
That is so sweet. Oh, the Hawke brothers. I just love... I love Carver. I really do. His character is awesome. A lot of people can't stand him, and I understand why, but... Yeah, he starts off as a bit of a punk, but if you really dedicate the time and energy towards it, you can end up with a very rewarding, like, relationship by the end, which I think is amazing. Even more so than with Bethany, as much as I love Bethany too. Oh, little bro. Come on, little bro. You're too adorable for me to say no to you. Not to that face.
Your blade would be welcome.
The Hawke brothers together again, huh? Just like old times.
Just like old times, little bro. Yes. Heck yes. Yes, you guys. I'm taking Carver. There's no way I have to get my brother back. Alright, but we are going to keep Varric, and let's bring Meryl with us. Yeah. I'm still angry at you, Anders, but at least I've got my little bro. Oh boy. I feel like I want to give Carver a lot of willpower. He needs more stamina. Lots of stamina. There. And Templar. Annulment. Delirium infusing the Templar's blood protects the Templar from the Fade's influence. The Templar gains resistance to all forms of hostile magic. Staggering Smite. Holy Smite is now a chance to stun foes, briefly incapacitating them and causing them to forget who they were attacking. Stun chance 50% versus normal enemies. Righteous Smite. Holy Smite becomes more effective against opponents who depend on magic. Spirit damage 200% versus spellcasters and Fade creatures. Lingering Silence. Silence can now be used more frequently. Lasting Cleanse. Cleanse also blocks enemies from using spells or talents for a short time. And Cleansing Wave. Cleanse now purges a larger area of magical effects. Perfect. And now... Ability in... Let's do... Bravery. The Warrior's Unwavering Courage grants bonuses that increase proportionally to the number of enemies the warrior is engaging. This mode cannot be used at the same time as battle synergy. Attack plus 10% per enemy nearby after the first. Critical chance plus 3% per enemy nearby after the first. Nice. Aftershock, Quake. The warrior can push back a larger crowd of enemies, and those thrown to the ground are now stunned. Stun chance 100%. Tremor can be used more frequently and now has a chance to send enemies reeling. Stagger chance 30% versus normal enemies. That's good. I want stagger chance. Pommel Strike now stuns enemies for longer and sends them reeling. Yeah. Actually, yeah, Pommel Blow. Oh no, let's do... Bravery now draws more enemies towards the warrior, thus further increasing the mode's bonuses. Threat generation plus 50% per nearby enemy and the first. After the first. Good. I think now that our bro is here, it's a good time for us to take a swig of Elixir of Heroism. So... yeah. Nice. Alright, Clive. What do we want to do with you? Honestly, more Constitution. And... yeah, I want to do... Maker's Fury. I kind of want to use Maker's, yeah. Because I feel like with all the staggering that's about to happen with Carver, I think I'd like to have the Fist of the Maker to happen more often. And I think for Varric, I want to give you more health and willpower. Yeah. Maybe a little more willpower than health. Varric. What do I want to do with you? The rogue becomes capable of more potent attacks while engaging distracted opponents. Any target not actively engaging the rogue suffers increased damage from any of the rogue's attacks. I kind of like that. Okay, Carver. I just gave you a whole bunch of stamina. What do you want? I want to give you more... Let's give you more Constitution, give you more health. And... yeah. That too. As for you, I'm gonna turn this on. It's a good thing to have on. As for you, Meryl, Constitution. Or Cunning. Yeah. Get your defense up. Spirit Mastery. Drawing from years of experience, the mage channels significant power from the Fade, inflicting greater spirit damage and regenerating mana more quickly. Spirit advantage plus 25%, critical chance plus 10%, mana stamina regeneration rate plus 10. Okay.